everybody, and welcome to Keep the Peace Reviews LEGO DREAMZzz. I'm Meso, and I'm going to be taking a look at set number 71469, Nightmare Shark Ship, releasing on August 1st, 2023 for the low price of $139.99 USD. This set is the flagship of the first wave of the LEGO Dreams theme, LEGO's newest story-driven theme. We've already reviewed and reacted to the first 10 episodes of LEGO Dreams, which you can find on Keep the Peace right now. We'll be reacting to the next 10 when they're officially released, but for now we're going to be taking a look at the actual products and see how they hold up to the story, which we're very much enjoying so far. And I want to give a big shout out to the LEGO Ambassador Network for providing us with early copies of these sets for review. We're very grateful for all the help they give us towards making Keep the Peace content, and I just wanted to give a big shout out to them and thank you. But I'm really excited for this set. Ever since Dreams was revealed, I've been eager to get my hands on this set because, for those who don't know me, I'm a big fan of skeletons. Anything skeletal, anything with rib cages, skulls, I'm all for it. So this set really speaks to me, and I've been looking forward to getting my hands on it for a while. So today we're going to take a look at how the set works. Is it worth the money? What are its cool features, its minifigures? What kind of functions does it have? Are the design techniques good? The whole 9 yards. We're going to walk through everything beat by beat, and then I'll close it out with final thoughts. So let's get right into it. The Nightmare Shark Ship is the largest set from the first wave of LEGO Dreams, coming in at an impressive 1,389 pieces. That definitely shows, as this set is absolutely loaded with intricate detail work, taking full advantage of its piece count to deliver a set that's incredibly visually striking. What immediately stands out about this set to me is its color work. Despite being primarily built of black and various shades of gray, the amount of brighter colors on this set are numerous, creating a really nice visual contrast that helps draw the eyes. The various shades of pink, the spring yellowish green, spikes and teeth, the white of the shark head and the skull, and the yellow of the lanterns. These all pop phenomenally amongst the darker shades, and the color scheme really is one of my favorite things about this set. But it isn't just the colors. It's also the detailing at play here. The amount of curvature on the upper deck, for example, really goes a long way to giving it a sense of visual identity, with the curvature of the sides and the rounded tiles creating this constant ebb and flow in its design that offsets the more jagged textures of stuff like the wings, the fins, the blade, and the horns. The shark head itself is absolutely phenomenal, standing out vibrantly amidst the darker shades and featuring some seriously awesome shaping. It looks fierce and seriously intimidating, which works super well considering it's the main villain's vehicle. Moving down the set, you have another one of my favorite aspects, the rib cage. It's really simple and nothing too complicated, but the shark's rib cage can open up to reveal a prison cell, complete with a bed and a sticker depicting the Nightmare King and his army. In this particular configuration, the side turbines also stand out as another top-notch design element, because they bring out some additional texture and detailing, while also featuring a seriously cool effect where you can see these interior eyeballs behind this outer frosted transparent exterior shell. It's really awesome, I love it, it's one of my favorite things. Now, as far as functions go, this set has a lot, ranging from pretty simple to more complex in nature. For starters, the top blade piece holding the lantern light can be raised all the way up, depending on your preference. I don't really know why anybody would want to display it anyway, other than the default, but the option is there. These turrets on either side can be manned and operated, firing off one by one round tiles at enemy combatants. The anchor in the mouth of the shark can be raised or lowered by turning this knob on the left side of the ship, while turning the knob on the right will allow the shark to open and close its jaw, devouring anything in its path. This is easily my favorite function of the set, and I think it works fantastically. The tail has a really good range of motion to it, with the first segment being able to move up and down, and the second section having free range of motion by virtue of a ball joint. However, this is one of my flaws. I wish the tail allowed for side-to-side movement of some variety, just because I think it would help with dynamic posing. It can get pretty good appearances as is, but having more freedom with the tail would open up a lot more creative display configurations. Additionally, speaking of ball joints and posing, in this configuration, the two wing/fin pieces directly below each of the knobs are able to be freely posed as well, which is really awesome. The wings can be fully rotated, which is neat, I guess. I don't really enjoy it myself, to be honest. That's because I'm ridiculously detail-oriented, and it bugs me when things are off-center. With the material these wings are made of, and their method of attachment, it makes getting them aligned perfectly almost impossible, which does bug me a lot. I won't lie, I keep going back to it thinking I can do better, and I do for a time, and then it just inevitably gets bent or moved or drifts off to the side again, and I just get frustrated. The large eye that you can see here can actually be removed by simply lifting it up, allowing for access to the inner chamber where Bunchu the bunny is being held captive. Additionally, the cabin of the ship can be fully detached, and it features the ability to unfold itself to see the full interior space and access a variety of stored weaponry, with space for more. It works very well as a treasure or trophy room, and I think it's super cool the designers went the extra mile to include this space. In addition, when the cabin is off, you can see a raised button here on the body of the ship. Smacking it will pop out a treasure chest, which can be opened to reveal some gold bars. A super cool haul. All in all, this configuration features a robust amount of articulation, functions, and secrets. But the beauty of Dreams is that this is just one configuration. You see, this version of the model that we've been looking at so far may be viewed as the default due to its presence on the box, but in reality, this is the actual base model, devoid of any and all attachments. It still looks really cool, but it's definitely a lot more plain overall. The intent with all sets from LEGO Dreams is that when you reach a certain page in the instructions, your build diverges, and you choose your own outcome, creating a branching path for the final version you're left with. While we're here, I want to call special attention to the instructions. All LEGO Dreams sets feature a very robust style of building instruction, with unique artwork adorning the cover of each one, and the builds telling a story through the presence of comic pages, as well as thought bubbles and bright, vibrant colors. These instructions are a total treat. When all is said and done, the second model, the Shark Tank, as I call it, is equally awesome. It trades the large wings and the central eyepiece on the back of the boat for a flying creature, which helps to make the set feel even more alive. In lieu of the side thrusters, the turbines are reincorporated into wheels to allow the vehicle to move across land, and the other pieces have been redistributed to a pair of giant turrets on the main stage of the ship, increasing its firepower exponentially. The heroes feel a little outmatched with this model, even more than they did before. Of the two, I think I prefer the flying version aesthetically, but I was always more a fan of rolling vehicles than flying vehicles when I was younger, because I would drive them across my carpet, so I'm sure I would have enjoyed this set back then. For the minifigures, you have a pretty top-notch assortment. Mateo is phenomenal, with his cape, cool belt, and awesome pencil. The pencil's like my second favorite aspect, to be honest. It's just incredibly cool. But my favorite part of this minifigure has to go to the epic grappling hook Z-blob, or whatever that's supposed to be. I presume it's like a grappling hook of some kind. You throw it up and Z-blob will stick and he can like pull himself up. It's super funny, it's super cool, I love it. Izzy's a fantastic minifigure as well, with her hairpiece being a really standout design aspect. Her armor and the waist cloth also look super cool and really add to her overall appearance. Nova isn't one of the more memorable minifigures present here, but she works super well and features some good expressions and a cool torso print. But without a doubt, the greatest minifigure in this set, and one of my favorite minifigure designs of all time, is the main villain of LEGO Dreams, the Nightmare King. Every single element of this guy works well, from his face prints to his amazing and intricate torso patterns. The crown is an absolute master class of headgear design, and the cape. The cape is so cool, it drives me crazy. With the frayed, flowing look that looks like screaming dragon heads, I live for it. And the fact that it isn't a fabric piece, but rather a solid piece so it keeps its shape always. Sorry, I'm losing my mind a little bit here. I'm just in love with this minifigure. I can't say enough good things about it. Also present in this set are two of the wacky servants of the Nightmare King, Snivel and Susan. These silly little guys are pretty controversial with Dreams because not everybody enjoys the inclusion of non-minifigure characters, but I kinda love them. They're goofy, but they exude a lot of charm, and hey, I mean, Snivel looks downright horrifying in the instruction booklet. If I had to say a complaint about this set's minifigure selection, it's that there isn't a single exclusive minifigure to this set. For some people that may be a good thing, as it means this set isn't a necessary buy if you're looking to complete the assortment. But for me, I don't know, it makes the set's minifigure selection a bit less exciting. Still, you get a good selection here, and every minifigure is awesome, so when all's said and done, I have few complaints. So in conclusion, would I recommend this set? From a design perspective, it's easily my favorite of the ones I've built so far. I think it is exceptional in basically everything it tries to do. Its design techniques, its variety of cool, inventive functions, its striking color scheme. Everything here works for me. There's very few critiques I have. There's the tail, like I mentioned. I wish it could go side to side. I feel it being up to down only is kind of restrictive. And it could do with some more minifigures, I think, considering a lot of the characters, all the characters contained within the set, can be found elsewhere. So that is something to criticize, I think. There are characters from Dreams that we're looking for minifigure versions of, like Logan, his actual self, like Sneak. You know, I would have enjoyed seeing those characters represented here. They weren't. Maybe in the next wave we'll get them. I would say that whether or not it's worth a purchase depends on your preference for LEGO sets, because despite its incredible construction, at the end of the day it is a vehicle. I know some people aren't crazy necessarily about vehicles. Dreams, if you're looking for a set-based location, like a play set, the treehouse is probably going to be your best play. But if you like well-designed vehicles, I mean, you can't really get better than this, in my opinion. It takes the motif of being a shark, boat, flying vehicle, and it just runs with it, delivering a super vibrant look that really sets it apart from many other LEGO vehicles and its contemporaries, especially on other action themes. There's no sets that look like this, let alone can do what this set can do. And the fact that it has the alternate build, which allows it to roll on the ground as well as be a flying vehicle, that's a big thing for me because, like I said, when I was younger, I really preferred doing the rolling. I wasn't really one of those kids that liked to pick up a set and swoosh it around the room, so giving me the option to build it how I want is really cool. I do enjoy the look of it in flying mode, I think, a bit more, but I might alternate between the flying and the rolling depending on my mood, just to kind of get a flavor for both of the experiences. And other than that, I mean, I'm getting really nitpicky with the critiques. You know, like I mentioned, I wish the wing pieces weren't so easily dislodged from their space. You know, it's very easy for them to get off center or bent slightly, which might not matter to most people. It's super minor. It's a really tiny nitpick. It just bugs me because I'm the kind of guy that notices things like that. What can you do? You know, I wish it was made of harder stuff, but that's just how the piece is built. Not a huge deal. Otherwise, I really don't have many complaints at all. I think it does what it sets out to do perfectly. And I think the functions are a lot of fun. The build was a lot of fun. Never have I put together a set like this before. And the appearance can't be beat. So all in all, I would say it's right around a good price per part ratio. It's pretty much right on par with what you would expect. If you have the money and you're looking for a Dreams set, or specifically a set, you know, for one of the bad guys, I would definitely recommend picking this up. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. You know, you can make some criticisms of the other Dreams sets, well, they're just regular vehicles, or they're a treehouse. You know, we've had a LEGO treehouse before, even if it doesn't look anything like the Dreams one. This set is wholly unique. This is a Dreams set through and through, and I would easily recommend a purchase if you're looking for a really fun and creative build that will be a lot of fun to play with and display after the fact. So if you're down for the high price, gets 2 thumbs up from me. It is going to be my favorite set of the wave. I can just feel it in my bones. So that's pretty much going to do it for my review of the LEGO DREAMZzz Nightmare Shark ship. But I want to know your thoughts. If you want to leave them in the comments section below. Do you like this set? Do you not? Do you have flaws with it that might knock it down a peg for you? Please post up. I'd love to know what you think of the set and of the whole wave of Dreams in general. And please feel free to give this video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more LEGO reviews coming to you very soon. This was Meso from Keep the Peace, and we will see you next time for another great review. Bye, guys.